makes sense because it was like they had any nice to seven. And he was like racing eight. We saw the races. We go to like same it's like the next 3 frames. You get it to like 7-5 and chops it. But he was still going.
I remember at Geelong, in fact, I'm in the final of the Bronx, the first year. I was playing Tom defense.
Oh yeah.
And Tom beats him by 2-0. He's like, oh, I only went for that because I thought he was a race to 3 in the semis. I'm like, what? You wanted to go to another?
Yeah, exactly.
All the best.
Cheers, buddy.
This is the final.
Yeah, he's just sorting it out. Give it 60 seconds, that should be out. Yeah, as soon as I started them, then
Hello everybody, welcome to the final of the pro event here at Bar 8 in Bundoora. We've got Patrick Hood playing Temujin Dixon.
Hello, Logie.
G'day Scotty.
We have any score predictions before the match? Or while that's just started?
First of all, I'm here with Scott Parker and I'm Logan Brown, here doing the commentary. And last time these two played, Paddy won 10-9. I'm going to say Tem. Tem is one of the best players in the country. He's in form, he's playing awesome. Honestly, I say Tem 10-5.
I'll give Pato one more and call it 10-6.
Alright, well. Now there, so he's got a free shot here.
So Tem is on reds?
Yep. Well, all the balls are already on.
Does he split the, does he free shot maybe just split those two reds that are touching?
I honestly, I don't mind just taking ball in hand and just playing the ball to the middle from the top and then everything's just on.
Mm-hmm.
But
he thinks otherwise?
Well, Tim knows a lot more and is a lot better. I wonder what the idea was there, though.
He's going to take the one next to the yellow next and swing around for the two that are touching.
Oh, yeah, it looks straight, but yeah, it does throw a lot off the... Oh, no, he's just screwed over. Yep, nice.
Probably get rid of both of these now.
Yeah. Okay. No, yeah, it's also a fine ball to get to the black on that ball there. It's not too much of an issue. Wonder if the amateurs have just started their semi-finals. Over there we've got Rob Bowen playing Temujin Dixon and Josh Hands playing Mick Reedon. Isn't it?
Rob Bowen's playing Steve Tran, not Tem.
Did I say Tem?
Yeah.
I'm losing the plot. Yeah, Steve Tran. Training.
I think Bowen takes that whole thing out.
Yeah, he'd certainly be the favourite.
Definitely.
Yeah, I mean Josh Hands is playing some ridiculous pool right
Definitely.
now, so I wouldn't be surprised if he was able to do it. Josh Gorski just played him, and Josh said he was 3-1 up, and Josh, well, the other Josh didn't miss a shot for. He ran the last 4 racks to win it, and
Well, Tem just doing Tem things here. We should be 1-0 for Tem.
he's temming, as we say.
Yep. That's 1-0 to Tem.
Nice start. Yeah, Hoodie's going to have to play really well. Last time they played, he played
I think for
an
Pato
awesome start.
to have a good chance, he needs to break well and not let Tem come to the table too many
Got to
times.
get balls. They both got huge breaks. We're not sure what Tem's looking for here. He's
Just doing a bit of straight sweeping.
I think he's
Maybe it's his chalk.
probably dropped his chalk down there and he's trying to get it out. It's not ideal.
Maybe it's his cloth, I think.
Yeah, possibly. Oh, he chases racking the balls.
Yeah, I think a few dry breaks from Tem and Pato to definitely make balls consistently is his best chance to have a win here, I think.
I mean, despite Tem being the favourite, if Pato gets a run of the balls, obviously
Definitely.
he can beat anyone.
I mean, look at
he's
that
a
break.
brilliant player.
That's-
It's just monstrous.
It's beautiful. Reds, yeah, take your pick. Reds.
Red, you reckon?
I mean,
yeah,
there is
agree.
a case for yellows, but that
Yeah,
one up
yellow
near
on the
ball,
left is obnoxious.
yeah, there's no real issue on the Reds at all. They all link.
Yeah, you can use the ball just to drop in on the middle to get nice on the.
Do you play a little plant here now, maybe? Yeah, into the
I
middle.
don't think that's necessary because he'll just pot him. Like he'll pot
Yeah,
that
they
ball
both
down
guard the
rail with
corner.
no-
Yeah. You could probably
no
take the one in the
worries.
middle now.
Yeah, that's likely his ball to get on it nice. Just wants to be a little off the rail.
Yep, take both into the corner.
Oh, we had a bit of a focus issue then.
Yeah, play a little screw back 6 inches maybe.
Yeah, it does seem like he wants to address the ball. This ball.
Probably take
What
the
is
neck.
going on with this camera? This Tem, huge body getting in the way of it and causing it to.
Does he take the second one up the rail as well now? Just soft stun out to the middle of the middle table.
Yeah. Well, I don't think he can get on the ball at the top. Oh no.
That's a nice shot.
Yeah. No,
Still take the other one
Yeah.
and come back across.
And you'll probably check it down a bit.
He could actually, if he wants to, maybe just roll it in and take the red to the opposite corner and naturally come down the line for the red.
That's true, he might.
I don't think he'll play that, but
I think he's done that. No, he's still good.
that's perfect. That's natural.
Yeah.
Straight down the line. Down the left-hand side of the black and perfect for the last red.
And when you play the soft pace on these shots, the potter gets are so accepting.
Oh,
You can be
definitely.
quite inaccurate and
Yeah,
still get them.
that's perfect.
He's on a string.
A little bit of top right-hand side just to miss the yellow and black into the centre pocket. Or maybe screw
I think
across.
he can just stun and float out.
Yep,
here.
that's fine.
Yep.
Yep. Yeah, that works perfect. 2-0 to Tem in 5 minutes.
Good start. And the black rattled.
Yeah. Clinical. Off the jaw.
Yeah, exactly. The jaw clinic.
Now this break is actually huge for Pato.
Yeah.
Something has to happen here. 3-0 down quickly. I think Tem, being such a good front runner, can just absolutely
He's
tear
one
this
of
match
the
apart very quickly.
best front runners I've ever seen. He just flies like a butterfly.
He's a massive confidence player. It's,
Yeah.
when the break's working and he's playing so fluent, it's impossible to stop him. You actually need him to go dry or go in off or something to even have a chance at the table.
Yeah, or you do what Mikey Cacciola did at wherever they played and just don't miss a single shot for the entire match.
That was a filthy match. I did watch that myself.
Tem looked like he could not lose at that event, and
until he ran into Mikey.
And then we see Mikey.
All right, Pato. Good break. Oh, he's got two. First look, probably yellows. He probably want reds, but he's got a tough opener.
And I believe, well, I can't see. Oh no, do you reckon that red near the black passes? I think it just does. Yeah.
Yeah. If he really wants reds, he could play the one he's close to off the other red into the middle.
Or take the ball to the middle now, but that's a very difficult shot from this distance.
I'm not against yellows. I don't see yellows really being a problem.
It depends if the yellow passes.
I think they all go.
You reckon?
Yeah,
well, then,
I think he takes yellows.
You know what? I think he also takes yellow, Scotty. Oh, look at that, we're both correct. Aren't we clever?
That's a good shot.
Seems the internet's all back up and working here in Bar 8 now. Oh, no, still no good. It's all Dan's internet. He's got his own internet. Brings it with him in his suitcase. Yeah, we had issues. We've had to be scoring our matches with pen and paper today because of internet issues. I was using balls on a table. Move the balls across when you win a frame.
So not too many balls going across in your direction when you were playing, or?
Actually, I spanked my good mate Sean 5-2 in that match, and then played Josh Hands and hardly got a look in.
Yeah, he's a great player.
I was
I
very
think Pato
impressed.
is in a bit of trouble here. He's played a bit of a loose shot. Maybe he might have to go the plant here, I think.
Yeah, the plant's such a tough shot.
Especially at 2-0 down, where the reds are situated.
You're not really going to go... Oh,
he's actually cutting this
cut.
off the red, maybe?
Might just cut. No, you're right, Scotty. Oh, he's hit it. He hit
as
it
good as you
on,
could.
Yeah. Just didn't have the legs.
That's pretty much the frame. Tem's looking... I don't see an issue here at all. He can take the hardest ball now if he really wants. In or over.
So there's not a...
He's got no issues whatsoever. Even if he wants to, he could take the ball he's close to up to the top and just stun over it.
Yeah, I was going to say, I like playing this ball now. This is sort of his only real issue.
This is his black ball, really.
Yeah.
But that's it.
I
think that's frame over.
Oh, hello.
That's
no,
fine.
He's fine.
Yeah, that's fine.
And the other minor... Oh no, actually never mind. The red that's say northwest of the white does pass to the bottom right. So still does.
That's perfect.
Yep.
Take it down. Just bounce off the side cushion.
He may even play the red long, the one near the black, if he doesn't want to worry about the tight middle.
No. He'll take this one he's close to, come off the side rail, and the one that's close to the black will probably be his last ball.
Yep. Okay. Yeah, Rob was saying yesterday that Tem is one of the best mapper of the balls in Australia.
He's definitely got great
really
mapping.
Does take him
no
nice.
Disrespect to Rob either. Rob can map the balls fantastic as well.
Yes, and it's funny hearing Rob say that because Rob I consider one of the best mappers.
Yes.
And he's like, nah, Tem's on another level.
I think he might dribble this one in now next to the black. And then take the other one, just come around the cushions.
Yeah, because you can nick it in from even well down
At worst,
the
he
table.
can take it off the yellow if he wants.
The yellow looks a bit far down. I hope it doesn't go down. Okay, whatever. Ha! Karma.
Oh. Oh, well, that's...
Oh, hello.
Screw back 2 inches and just a simple back double, I think.
Yeah, that does seem the simplest
I definitely
way
don't
to do it. Yeah, otherwise you're having to do some overexertion to land.
Yeah, I think just screw back 2 inches, screw back. And, yeah, simple double. I think this is 10
So,
out, 10
last time these two played, at 9-all, Tem missed a double like this to lose it.
He's not missing this.
Bit different when you're 2 love up to be 3 love up.
Definitely, different kind of pressure. Paddo will be definitely upset about that. He had a great chance to get on the scoreboard there.
Certainly.
Tem can...
It was as you said too, he needed a good break and he got it. He got exactly what he wanted.
He just couldn't capitalise. Now Paddo's sort of hoping for a dry break now for Tem just to even get a foot in the door.
Certainly. Here we can see the other matches. Well, great work, Dan, with the camera work here. Dan is a
Like we got Tranny
genius with his cameras.
has a roll in and a simple black to go 1-1 against Rob.
That's a great match. That I wish that was. I wish we could stream both of them at the same time, but unfortunately
We don't have that technology.
well, sometimes they do. They only set up the one main feature table at these Blackball events.
Yeah.
Yeah, Tranny's he beat. So Tranny's had an interesting run of it. His first round, Mick Reardon.
He's had about 17 buys to get here.
No, sorry, his first round might have been Dale Kent, who didn't turn up or had to leave. Mick Reardon didn't turn up for the second round for Tranny, and then his first match was Mark Owens last night, which was streamed, and he won that, and then he had to play Mark Owens again. And now he's into the semis. Oh, then he beat Steve Jamison, didn't he? So there you go.
Yeah, he's had...
Mark Owens, Steve Jamison.
I did watch that match against Steve and against Jamo, and he definitely played great.
Tranny's just a fantastic player, really smart player, super solid. King of the Friday night, what are they? Friday night knockouts at various pubs across the state. I think that's how he earns most of his living, just going around sharking those tournaments.
Well, if it's not there, it's at the casino, so that's his second.
Yeah, it's
that's,
true.
That's his second home.
Loves his cards, loves his pokies. Remember at what event? Aubrey. So Aubrey, he lost playing what I thought was quite average for his standard, and I've later found out that he was playing the pokies till 4 in the morning. I'm like, okay, well done, Tranny.
Well, I think Tem's a great chance here.
Oh,
This
yellow just looks like it needs to be nudged on the right-hand side.
And he can do it right now.
Yep.
And still land on the other ball in the bottom. Doesn't have to knock it far, maybe 3-4 inches.
Yeah, that's the trick. When you've got,
That's perfect.
When you want to nudge off balls like that, you want another ball to be on automatically so that you don't have to land on it. And
He might take the ball just left of the blue spot up the top, come off the side.
Yep.
No. Maybe he's got the angle to nudge this other yellow.
Yeah, that's what he'd like.
No.
No, past it.
Okay.
So now he's got to get. That's his shot. He really needs to address. He
Definitely.
needs to get down for this.
Does he take the one at the top now and stun across for the one in the middle?
If he can hold for it, yes, because then he can can either use that to
then
float down
float
or
down. Yeah,
get good on
definitely.
this next one to come down for it. Oh.
Maybe he might aim to nudge the red actually. Oof. Well, here's
He
a
landed good.
Here's
yeah,
a good
but
chance for Paddo.
He's missed it. So yeah, here we go, Paddo. This is almost certainly needed, or he is
Definitely.
Yeah, basically.
If this red
out
goes
of
up the
it.
top, I dare say Paddo's should go out here.
If you're not punishing Tem's mistakes, then
you're never going to win.
Yeah. Don't see enough of it.
That's a great shot.
Start. Beautiful shot.
That's a great shot.
So we had a minor earth tremor here, which just caused the camera to.
Now, when does he take this ball up the top?
Well, do you try and land quite precisely now? No, he's gotten. Ooh. Yeah, no, that's a good shot. Good shot. There you go. Use this
But when
one.
does he take the other ball that's on the balk line? That's the ball I'm talking about.
Oh, I see. Probably off the ball he's going to have to cut thin.
Okay, so you're saying next ball, he takes the one on the
Although
rail?
He didn't get as thin as I thought he would. I thought he would come a little bit further so that it's more natural to come up
Yes.
there.
Maybe a little bit of top left-hand side, just squeeze past the yellow.
Mm-hmm. Where it is now, I think it'll be his last ball because, well, never mind. I've got no idea what I'm talking about apparently. Because
Nah, he's okay. Play a bit of bottom left and come off the side rail.
Yep.
Probably land maybe a bit short, so then he can roll the yellow in and swing around 2 cushions for the
red,
black
yeah.
in the same pocket. Well, that's
Yeah,
what I would
see
look
what
to
you
do.
mean. Oh, he's
Oh,
gotten it a
that's-
little bit thin.
And that's the end of
he's-
that frame.
Yeah.
Tem's just going to pounce now.
Honestly, they're still not tap-ins for Tem, but
He'll
you
make 'em.
just never expect him to miss, do you?
No.
He's
It's-
got.
It's literally that one ball on the rail.
Yes, right now he wants to get on it if he can. Well, he couldn't, so now he gets on it now. So he's got the ball over the hole as the easy ball to get on. He doesn't
Definitely.
have to play any position yet. Nice. Yeah, so even if he was straight there, it wouldn't have been an issue.
Definitely not.
But
No,
since he's
that's-
not straight, he can get nice and close to his work and get a better black.
Yeah, as long as he doesn't, he should be able to swing straight past the red. Oh, he's going to screw back, so that's totally fine. Not an issue.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine.
The way you really confidently, I mean, he didn't there, but he didn't need to, but in spots where he's a little bit straight and he really smashes it into force a stun angle, he does that so well. And
Yeah, definitely.
he gets so much white ball movement.
He has
when
so
you-
much confidence in his own technique and ability. It just
Yeah, it's just
makes the game look a lot easier than what it should be.
it's a pleasure to watch.
Definitely. And you dare say that Tem will be 4-0 very soon.
It's a big call, Scotty.
No problem.
Oh, shitters! You know, and you were wrong too. Cop that.
Wow. Now, Pato has to get these. He's had an opportunity in the last frame. Massive opportunity here. First shot's the hardest. Roll this into the middle. He's,
Middle, yeah,
he's
you get
naturally
middle
on.
for natural position. Yeah. It's a little bit of a what is it called? A
That's-
ghost pocket or whatever.
That's it.
That looks good. Shot.
That's a great
Pato.
shot. 3-0 down. That's that pocket would have looked very small.
Yes. But he's he's demonstrated that he has the testicular fortitude to handle the
And
these
this will be
situations.
Pato's. This is Pato's break as well, I think. Can be potentially a great opportunity to get another frame straight back and be 3-2.
Here we go. And Tem will be seething. I'd like to, if we could just have we need the, what is it, Elon Musk Neuralink thing. We need that so we can see what Tem's thinking right now. I imagine there would be
That's a question for Dan, maybe. Maybe next year with the technology.
It'll have to. It'd probably have to be censored, if I'm being honest. But he's tranny stalking his prey here. Yeah, one thing I've enjoyed doing this tournament when I've done it is walk around the table, look at all your options, look at all the balls, and then just cover up. I feel like it gets in your opponent's head a little bit, and I think it's quite enjoyable.
That's the Logan trademark. Look at this break.
And let's see another one.
Now, this is where me not liking Blackball as much.
Yeah, silly rule.
I think the black should be respotted and Pato should be continuing at the table here.
Yes, you are wrong about Blackball though. It is the better rule set.
It's definitely not.
However,
it's definitely not.
That's something that could be improved. Also, the breaking criteria. I prefer the 3/4 balls past the line, depending on the whatever tournament.
Actually, I don't. What is the actual rule?
Blackball is either 2 balls past the line or a ball potted. So you can still get horrendous breaks where a ball goes in and you're forced to play out the line.
So you could play a safety break and maybe limit Tem's potting prowess if you're feeling under the pump, just a little soft break.
Yeah, so I attempted a soft break in a
So your normal break.
softer.
And look at this.
Yeah, against Jack, we had 2 minutes left on the clock, so I've done a soft break. Just trying. I thought the rule was hit 4 balls onto cushions, like world rules.
Yep.
But that was not correct. So I've made 4 balls hit cushions, but it was a re-rack, which turned out to be the most genius way to stall for time because it meant Jack had to re-rack all the balls.
Yes,
and
definitely.
he had no time to. A secret genius right there.
I think Pato takes the reds here. If that red goes past. Oh, that's a bad mistake.
He must have had only a fraction of pocket there.
Now does Tem take the hard ball now into the middle? And
Yeah, he
definitely.
certainly does.
If this goes in, he's a favourite too. Well, that's a great
You've
shot.
also got to consider the fact that for him, it's not even a hard ball.
No, definitely, definitely not.
It's a, as he would say, a tap in.
Yeah, well, I'd say the same thing myself.
Oh, yeah, you're quite talented in the potting department for sure.
Sometimes.
It's more than sometimes.
Oh,
For those of you who don't know, Scotty Parker is one of the best potters I've seen.
Has no position, but
None at all.
can pot a ball.
No position, no mapping, just pot balls.
Steve Jamison taught me everything I know. Sorry, Jamo.
The Jamo school of... Here he comes!
Here comes the Jamo.
Mention his name and he saunters on over.
Here he is, the man himself. Just letting Jamo know that he taught me everything I know how to see a ball, pot a ball with no position.
Wow, is the response from Jamo. And he's
I love you too, Jamo. It's okay.
No, he's doing what Scotty was doing yesterday, and he's going to stand behind
Little
us
bit
and
of-
make a million.
Little bit of third wheeling. That's okay. That's a great shot.
Shot by Tim.
Probably come off the top rail here and short side to play the red into the same pocket and run through, and then black into the middle load.
Yeah, I don't mind that. Try and get it to the same pocket. It's certainly the sort of biggest area to land in for nice shot. Yeah, he's got
That's
a nice
great.
little tickle off the yellow
He'll actually
there.
probably play screw and come off the side rail and across.
I think where he put his cue there, I think he's able to top through it.
I think he's going to come off the side rail.
Oh, never mind. Given he's digging down on the wide, I think I'm wrong.
It was a lot easier shot.
Yeah, I misread the
And-
angle there. Another
And
nice
that's
finish.
another frame for Tem. That's 4-1 now.
4-1. And off the chop,
Jamo, do you
chop
have
up with the previous
a
frame.
little score prediction here while we've got you?
Yeah, 8-1 to Temujin.
Okay.
In a race to 10.
And what happens
so
after it's
8-1?
8-1?
10-4.
10-4, there
10.
we go. So after 8-1, Pato will win 3 frames to Thames 2. So Pato has a bit of a resurgence after 8-1.
Yes. Temujin watering like my air conditioner last night.
Jamo, Tem's asking you for a little bit of a liquid beverage.
Yeah, I stayed at Jamo's house last night and Jamo had a few bevies in him and he goes to me...
Did he cook the fish again?
No. He goes to me, here's the air conditioner remote. If it gets too hot during the night, turn this on, okay? And he's accidentally turned it on while he showed me this, and he's put it down and I've not thought anything of it. And in the middle of the night, I wake up sweating like a pig. It's hot as hell in there. And in the morning, Tem comes in, he's like, God, it's so hot in this room. Turns out it was left on all night.
So it's a dry break from Tem.
Yeah.
Pato has to capitalise here. This is huge.
What do you fancy?
I think
Reds?
I'd love the red down the rail first,
Yeah, take that one on. You've got to
and
get
potentially
down.
play with a bit of right hand side and come down for the next hard ball. Which
He doesn't. I don't think he wants to play this ball to the middle now, which is
no, he's had the one down the
because
rail.
he wants that for after he's played the ball along the rail. He's dollied that in. He's going to have that as his next ball.
I think you take, say me here personally, I would take the one down the rail, but I'd load it up with left hand side. But Pato's not that way inclined.
That's a tough shot though. Oh, he's missed that. Wow.
That's a bad miss.
Yeah, it really is.
And Tem is just flying at the moment, so he's going to think I'm going to putt out here. He won't feel any pressure to not finish these.
Yeah, his main point to address is the yellow on the right-hand side rail, and to do that, he's going to want to be sort of on the low side of the ball nearest his hand now. So he can give it a nice little nudge.
Does that high one of the two go into the middle, in between the yellow and the red?
Good question. Dan, can we please see the
Oh,
top
it's not. It
angle?
obviously goes. He's already playing it.
Yeah, it does.
Obviously flies.
Good call there, Scotty. Can't believe you could see that from the angle we had. Scotty just knows. He's got the
I'm
the
a potter.
knowledge.
I don't play the safety like you, Logan, so I can see a
Yeah,
few
he's
more
all
pots.
he's doing is looking for outs, and all I'm doing is looking at ways I can make outs as easy as possible, so that I don't have to play any good shots that I'm not capable of.
This is perfect. Take the next one in the middle, stun past the red. Take the one down the rail.
And that's a shot to nothing too. Well, not a shot to nothing, but it's a shot with safety because it
And
will
this is
cover
the-
the hole for the red.
And
It's
this is
got
what
no
I don't
home.
like about the rule set, where he can play this ball down the rail.
Well, that would be the same in international, to be fair.
Not really, because you can play a turnover and progress the frame along. So the frame actually, the dynamic of the frame would be different. Where Tem covers this pocket, I'd almost say he wins the frame regardless.
Yeah.
So
and
in this
by the way, this is what I despise about these tables: the fact that he's missed. So on a Supreme,
That shouldn't miss.
on a Supreme, he misses that, it spits out.
Yes.
right?
But on the
these,
Supreme,
it
but
saves
also on the Supreme, that goes in.
Yeah, you're
that-
right.
that
as
wouldn't
well.
have sat.
That's true.
But anyways, we're playing
It
black ball.
did hit inside jaw though, so you know, probably shouldn't go on any table.
Oh,
to be fair.
again, Pato.
Pato,
He's throwing this away very early.
He-
Tem is getting way too many opportunities.
he might be a bit flustered by the. See, last time this didn't happen. Last time these two played, Pato capitalising on mistakes left, right, and centre, and really putting Tem under the pump.
Yeah. Oh, wow.
Oh, here we go. Oh, I mean, Pato's still so screwed in this frame, man. Like, what are you even doing? He's got to find some skill shot on one of these yellows to clear a pocket for his dead red on the rail.
He potentially could play this one at the top with top left-hand side and swing around and knock the one in the corner pocket.
Yeah, that's a way you can do it.
And
And then he's still got to find a way to get back on this red
yeah,
to cut it
he's in a lot of trouble.
The advantage, though, if he does manage to clear the yellow over the hole, cutting the red is a safety shot covering
Definitely.
Tem's yellow on the right-hand side. But man, this
There
is
is
tough.
also a little bit of value here in the red. He's looking at playing it dead straight and running through and actually getting a snooker on all four balls
Yeah.
here.
Yeah,
While
I
getting
see the spot you're talking
while
about.
getting the red down the table for a potential skill shot later
Yeah,
on in the frame.
Yeah, that's something common in this rule set. Just the snooker and shift a ball around into a position where
Yeah.
you can, because balls over holes. Whereas in world rules it just stops the frame dead. Balls over
Definitely.
holes, you're just looking for a way. How can I pot a ball and this
Definitely.
to get it out of the way? And I find putting balls near it is just what you want to do, because A, it stops them potting it because you've smothered it, and then it makes it a bigger target for you to nudge it out. Looks like he's tried to get a cover on the left hand side. That's
I think Tem
not good enough.
plays
No.
2 plants here,
Yep.
one after another,
Mm-hmm.
and quite good chance to go 5-1 here, I think.
Here's a question for you, Scotty. Plants called plants because plants are planted, or is planting called planting because we plant plants?
I think you can answer that one for yourself. I can't give the answer I want to give you on the stream at the
I
moment.
want to
so
hear your opinions in the chat, ladies and gentlemen who are watching.
I can't see how many viewers we have here, but yeah, you can.
No, Dan's not nice enough to have that screen.
Now, does he nudge off the first
Can
one?
we see how many viewers we have, Dan? We've just asked a very important question that
you-
I'd like to...
Logan, do you flick off the middle, the yellow in the middle,
Like the
and try?
billiard?
Yes,
Uh,
and hold for the other yellow into the middle.
I don't do it because I don't
That's a
have the
gr-
technology, but Tem... Oh, it's not going well.
Now, if you're Pato right here, you are thrilled. This is a great opportunity if Tem doesn't potentially double this yellow or something to get a frame back here. His balls are well open and they link well. I mean, obviously Tem can still do something here. He's potentially looking maybe a double off the red into the center, if he can get enough of the yellow to do that.
He just needs his yellow as potable as possible to leave on pressure. If he's not getting it, obviously. Oh,
Now-
there you
now
go.
that's-
Pato's got
that's-
the tap-ins. Yeah, Dan says it was going if there were no... Yeah.
Now,
Mm.
Pato should get these all day long, and
Can you replay that, Dan?
geez,
Oh, sorry, I'm aware of the technology that Dan has, and I know that he can replay 10-second clips. And no, it wasn't going, never mind. Never mind.
It was covering the side rail. That's where it was going. Now Pato, just a little screw back, next red into the middle. Then take the one on the right hand side on our view up to the corner, leaving a little angle on the last red to naturally come down for the black into the corner. Yeah, that's a good shot. Probably roll through a couple in. Okay, that's fine.
Yeah.
Now either
good.
stun off the side rail or screw back. Just
I think he'll
personal
screw
preference.
back where he is.
Yeah, that's
he
fine.
didn't have the angle to start.
Yeah, that's fine.
Also, on these rails, because they really kill the white, you're doing those stuns a little bit less to float into the middle of the table. You're more using the rail to kill the white.
Yep.
To
that
hold
makes
for
sense.
shots. Yeah. It's actually really useful. You can sort of get more angle than you normally would on shots. Because you know you can kill the white on the rails, especially if you're hitting two rails. Yeah. His idea was to move the red out of the way to make the pocket for the yellow and then double it in, but
So
he
now
found
4-2.
something to do, yeah.
So 4-2 now to Tem. This is Pato's break, is it?
Yeah, Pato's back in it now.
So
Like,
if
I
he
mean, he's
can
going to
break-
have to get a runny, but
If he gets a break and a run in, it's almost like the match has just started back off at 0-0. So
yeah, Tim's just won the first round then. Josh Hand's 4-1 up on Mick Red, and Josh, so, I mean, obviously we all knew Josh is a brilliant player, but just watching him run rack after rack after rack, doing ridiculous shots in no time at all, is so impressive. Yeah, he plays quick. And Pato's gone in off. Which is so devastating in this rule set.
it is.
This is another thing I don't like about the rule set.
This rule, yes, especially
This is
in
too
this rules.
punishing, yeah.
Yes, especially at this. Obviously, in the final, you've got two quality players. This is potentially almost you've lost the frame.
Yeah, it's such a huge advantage.
Yes, I think the free shot is way too punishing.
On the break.
Yes.
And whereas on the other foot, on IR, I think a foul off the break should be ball in hand anyway. Because I think it's too little there, just behind ball.
No, I still think behind balk is fine. I see where you're coming with that, but I think if you had ball in hand off the break, I think that would be as punishing as the free shot in this rule set.
I think it's a little less, and also I pay a lot of mind to what, say, 95% of the people in the world who play pool are at the intermediate and below level.
Yes.
And their just ball in hand behind balk is almost no advantage, that you feel,
Yeah, that's fair
they've
enough.
stuffed up on the break and I've got nothing here, right?
Yeah, if you've gone in off in IR rules, you generally would feel like you're a chance to still get back to
Yeah,
the table.
yeah.
Whereas
Especially at that level, yeah.
in this rule set, you just pray that you are actually getting back. But anyways, getting back to it, Tem is quickly running through these balls.
Yeah, Tem's just making it look easy.
He'll play the plant here and come out back to the middle of the table. And
One thing I notice is, say, Tem and Bowen in particular, I find play these shots really, really well. They know exactly where to hit it to make it as
Definitely.
easy as possible. They're never accidentally potting both, or they're never, doing any of these mistakes that
Definitely.
you see. certain
and just
players
like
do.
that is 5-2.
So demoralising, isn't it, when
Definitely.
you're playing it? And just that happens.
I've played Tem on a number of occasions, and yeah, if you definitely don't have your A game or you make one or two mistakes, he will just absolutely punish you.
What
Mate.
happened the last time you played Tem here at Bar 8?
I did have a win. I was lucky. I had a good run that tournament, except
Till the final?
Until I got to the final, I had an absolute brutal draw that day.
You had one of the greatest runs anyone's had in a tournament.
It
I reckon.
wasn't too bad, but enough about myself here. It's not about me.
Oh, the people at home want to hear it. Scotty Parker, he's the current state champion, Scott Parker, in the commentary booth. People want to hear.
It was a good run, but I actually do think on a personal level, the win I had over Mikey Cacciola at the Killer Crossover was probably a lot better win,
Yeah, nice, actually.
especially over a longer race.
Yeah.
But yes, in that Anzac comp to run into 3 of them in a row that was a very brutal draw.
Who were the 3? Tem.
It was Gus first, then Robbo, and then Temujin. So it was a very tough draw.
All victims, ladies and gentlemen.
But anyways, Tem back at it. Looking very good here to go. Would this be 6-2? Is it to go 6-2?
Well, if the red passes, it looks like it does.
It
The red
definitely
passes this yellow.
I actually think
there's-
the red in between the yellow and the black is the ball.
By the way, that shot there, it's not a difficult shot, but it shows a real understanding of the cue ball and what it's doing.
Definitely.
He knew it was stunning, and then the screw back
But
reacting
he-
a little bit later to float out for those
But,
next ball.
but
Perfect.
him right now, he is flowing. He's
Yeah, absolutely.
even though he has to be careful with the angle he gets here, he's already almost penciled this rack
Well,
in.
he can land, so it's hard to. Oh, never mind. I thought he could play for sort of the middle
Yep.
and land anyway, but he's
No,
just going to go this
no,
way.
just
This is
stun
fine
through,
as well.
stun
Yeah.
through the gap.
Well, yeah, the
Oh,
gap.
that's a different gap, but that's fine.
Oh, you meant that?
I was thinking coming through the yellow and the black. So
I
you've got a
thought-
way bigger margin of error.
I thought he's always using the rail, which I think he tried to do.
Yeah, just definitely a bit short.
Yeah.
But he can just roll this in, slide past the yellow, and just have a little bit
He's
longer
got to
black.
control the pace enough that he's.
Just pocket pace here is fine.
Yeah.
That's
He
that's
needs-
perfect.
Yep, he's good.
That's fine.
Yeah.
Tem probably shouldn't miss this.
I mean, I'd be shocked if he did, to be honest.
And again,
He tried to.
all the pocket.
Further away than the one down the rail. Caught a lot of the near jaw there.
So 6-2 to Tem. But Pato has definitely had his opportunities. This
You're right. You're right.
This could be 4-3 or 3-4, definitely. But yes, Pato has had a few opportunities that he's let slip by. So these next 2 to 3 racks are absolutely crucial for Pato if he wants to have any chance in this match. I think if Tem wins 2 out of the next 3 racks, this game's it's over.
Yeah. I mean, 3 is not an insurmountable deficit to
Not
make
now,
up,
but
yeah.
if Tem were to get
Oh, sorry, it's 4.
if Tem were to get the next rack and go 7-2, he has too many breaks and too much firepower that
At the same time, there's nothing stopping Pato running 4 racks in a row.
no, definitely
There's
not.
nothing stopping
But it's
that,
just
so
asking.
It's just less likely to
it's
happen than say
asking-
Tem doing it.
Definitely, it's asking Tem to go dry twice.
Yeah.
Which would be highly unlikely, I think. Not that it wouldn't happen, but you dare say on these tables he makes a ball at least 50% of the time. So
Oh, it's a great starter.
now he
If
needs-
this plant is on, this set
I think he's
plant,
going
can
to
we
take the
see
yellow
top
at the
view?
bottom. No, I think he takes the yellow at the
Damn.
bottom and
Oh.
goes into it.
So I can see the top view from where I'm sitting.
It
and
doesn't
yes,
go.
well, it can go.
But he's going to knock into it now.
Actually, no, it can't go. It doesn't go at all.
That's a great shot.
That is brilliant.
Now you can roll this one into the middle and take the yellow next to the black.
Yeah, and then come up the table and he's got tap-ins.
Yep. Or does he leave the one in the middle and the other one to his last 2 balls? No, I think he...
I'd be surprised if he did that.
Yeah. I think he just dribbles this one in.
He's got to finesse a bit, and he's gone a little far. Now he's
He
the
can
whites.
play- he
he's
can
lost
play
a bit of
this-
control of the white here. I think.
Definitely. He can play this into the middle with bottom.
Yeah, true, and then stop on the red.
No, I'm
Or is he
thinking,
gonna go- no,
No,
he's
I'm
not
thinking
stopping on the
coming
red, no,
around.
he's not.
So
But he's hitting the red. That makes it a little bit complicated.
the
because-
angle's a bit hard to see. Oh no, is a
Yeah, he has to
reroute
do so.
here?
And now this ball is a big problem.
Definitely.
This ball that he didn't land on here is a big problem now. And he's too thin on this too.
No, he can play this into
He
the
has to
corner.
get to the centre, doesn't he?
No,
he has
he
to
can-
play the yellow to the
He can play this into the corner even.
Oh, true, you're right.
And stun
Yeah,
over.
you're spot on.
Or he can play into the middle and run into the other yellow.
Or perfectly picked. I know, yeah. I'll just shut up then.
Pato, being another fellow left-hander, doesn't mind running into the ball. I dare say he hits this yellow up the back for the centre pocket. I don't think he has
Hold
a
on.
natural...
What does being a left-hander have anything to do with
We just-
running into balls?
We just say this a little bit. Like I see what Pato was doing. We just say it a little bit different.
Right. You don't think that's because you happen to have played on a team with him for 3 or 4 years or whatever?
That might have some part of it.
But nah, just because he's a left-hander, you'll play the same.
We'd all say it a bit different. Oh,
Ah!
See, I just know what he's going to do.
That's painfully close.
It is. But
devastating.
again, that was his own fault.
Yes,
for
it was.
when he had the yellow roll in into
Yep.
the middle. He did a little bit too hard, and
Just a fraction. Like, it really needed to be pocket weight. It needed to be
Tem
just
can put a
dropping.
snooker in here.
Yeah, true. Oh,
I don't.
this
think
is
don't
hittable.
think
Like,
I
he
don't-
hits this. Yeah,
Well, and I do
it's puttable,
actually-
isn't it?
Yeah, I do think it pots.
That's a poor shot.
That the issue with this, that at pocket weight, if he doesn't snooker himself behind the red, he'll have to cut the black to the opposite side.
Yeah,
so,
yeah, it's exceptionally
so
difficult.
Tem still probably feels like he's
But
going to get
if,
back to the
if
table.
Pato gets this over the hole, it's still an annoyance for Tem.
It is.
He's got to now deal with that red. It will be
But
blocking.
Pato, it looks like he's jacking up and he's actually having a crack at this to come back.
Right, you can. Oh,
Well, let's hang on.
well, everything happened there. Tem's got this 3-ball plan to start, which I think he will do actually.
There's nothing against hitting the red down the side rail or just rolling forward and putting a snooker in, but I think with the lead...
Oh,
Tem
I'd be
has-
shocked. Why would he when he's now got his tap-ins?
No, I think Tem, the lead he has, I think he's just going to continue to keep going here.
Can't believe you're bringing up snooker options, Scotty.
It's very rare.
Blowing me away.
It's very rare. Sometimes I see him, sometimes I don't. I'm agreeing with Tem. I would have gone to as well, but
Yeah, I would have played the first snooker as well,
I
and
get-
I would go here.
I think if the role was reversed and that was Pato at the table there, he might have looked to play the snooker. Being
Yeah, just 'cause
6'2",
he's down
just
and he's,
because he's down,
feeling
a
it.
lot of pressure.
No, I think the opposite. I think he's feeling he has to make things happen at this stage.
Yeah, potentially now.
So if anything makes him less likely to snooker, more likely to go for it.
But anyways, Tem play this one at the top and probably just stun down the centre of the table.
Yeah, and these, I mean, yeah, you don't get as much bounce at the rail as you want, so yeah, that's why he's sort of screwed back a bit more to get a better angle.
Yep, and just a little roll through and black in the corner, and we are 7-2 to Tem. And
He's just strolling around.
he already knows he's got one hand on that trophy already.
Yeah.
I think the lead is just too much.
He's every time Pato's at the table, he's like, "Why is this guy interrupting my stroll, my leisurely stroll?" All right, it's just me for a little bit here. Scotty's this guy just tapped him on the shoulder and pointed to the door, and now they're walking outside. So who knows what they're doing out there? Looks like they're having a punch on. So Scotty will be back soon. I reckon Scotty's got that guy covered. So Josh Hands still flying, 6-1 up on Mick Reardon. Mick Reardon is a fantastic player too, and he's getting pummeled. Mick Reardon, who forfeited his first match due to not being here, but was still allowed to play in the losers bracket despite forfeiting his first match by not turning up, which I personally think is a poor decision to allow that. I mean, if you don't show up, you're out of the tournament, in my opinion. But whatever. Nothing against Mick. He's a great guy. But nice start by Tim there. I would imagine this ball on the left-hand side of these two yellows passes, and the only issue he has in that case is this yellow, say to the bottom right, the southeast position of the white ball now. And oh, okay. Can he? I wonder if he can nick this off the red to clear the pocket for the yellow. I wouldn't think so. It looks a little bit. It's hard to tell. We would sort of need to see the overhead camera. Ah, thanks, Dan. You picked up on my real subtle hints there. Oh, okay. He's done the double flick. Nice. Tem's just killing it right now. It's really good. Yeah, and it was for nothing because he has to play it down here anyway, but nice shot. He's hit that so good. He's picked the gap between the red and the rail to get the full rail and none of the draw perfectly to come out for that. He's just hitting him so good right now. Such a quality player. Alright, now let's see how good he gets on this black. I wonder if he'll give it a bit of a nudge or he just wants to land on it. I imagine he just lands on it, which he's done. These rails are very accepting of balls. Even if you're, say, below this, playing it to the top pocket past the middle, they're quite simple to play. But yeah, Tem just looks unstoppable here. Another rack got run there, Scotty.
Okay, sorry about that, guys.
Scotty's back. He's got a black eye, but it looks like he won the punch on.
No, I'm definitely more a lover than a fighter, so not same as you, Logan.
Yeah,
I have troubles with a wet paper bag, but what do we got here? Steve Tran 4-2 up on Rob.
And Josh Hands.
He is doing a number on Mick Reardon. He's just
sorry, I didn't mention it before. Tranny beating Bowen is actually really impressive for Tranny. He's been playing exceptionally well.
He has. He's been. I mean, let's be honest. Tranny's been playing great for probably 15, 20 years. He's just. He doesn't look like it's flash, but
yes, he's beaten Mark Owens. He beat Mark Owens twice. He beat Jamo, and now he's up against Rob.
He never looks like he's doing anything special, but he always just continues to keep getting the job done. So.
And when Tranny and Rob played at the Geelong Open, that Rob ended up winning. They played in the semi.
Mm-hmm.
Rob got a few.
Oh, it's a great break here.
Oh,
sorry
Jesus.
To cut you off there. It's a great break
Right.
from Pato.
Yeah, the same. Rob got a few real good rubs in that match to actually win it.
Definitely.
So Tranny was in. Yeah, you're gonna.
Now Pato will definitely take the reds. Do you take this one at the top now and bump into, probably knowing that you've got the one across the back rail next?
The white's very likely to come up high enough that's.
Or do you get rid of the 3 here first and then finish off up the table?
Well, given he's doing it, I'm going to say that he's getting rid of these bottom
obviously.
3. But I wouldn't have. I would have done the top first, which probably shows my.
No, there's nothing. I think that's a personal preference here. He might even take the one up the rail now, with a bit of right hand side and flick the yellow.
It's sort of out of nowhere. This ball. No, I don't think you need to flick the yellow because you can still do that off the red we mentioned earlier. But
if he takes the yellow up the rail, he actually won't land on the other red.
Here's a spot I don't mind the wick off snooker on the red on the rail.
No, I think he's going to load up with right. That's a great shot.
Great shot. That's huge. What a really great, well controlled.
Now just sort of pinch the pocket a little bit here to still have the angle, and then roll the one down the rail so the white comes out a little bit. Mm-hmm. And I think the last red goes in between. Yeah, that's it. And I think the last red will go in between the 2 yellows into the corner.
Yep.
So it's a stop
goes
shot.
Into every pocket.
Yeah,
except the middle where the black's blocking it. Pato's taking these so well, actually.
Definitely.
Yeah, this is
perfect. Stun down.
The perfect statement to Tam. Hey,
I'm still here.
I can do this. I can do this shit too. So
just stun down to blue spot, but obviously a bit beside.
Screws off the rail.
Okay. I would have stunned down to not bring the in-off into play, but okay.
No, that was an exceptional use of the jaw technology there, Scotty. Perhaps you should be incorporating that into your game a bit.
No, definitely
not.
Get
a few edges. Yes, it does. It does decrease your lifespan by 2 to 3 years due to the heart problems that it causes, but
definitely
it looks good
anyways,
for the stream.
That's another frame for Pato.
He's back. He's thinking, I'm favourite now.
He's thinking, I need a few dry breaks here. This is what I need.
Yeah. That or a few carton dries to help him forget about this match. And yes, Josh Hands on the hill, 7-1.
Well, you can definitely say that he's going to be in the final.
Yes, and given like, well, I played him. He had 5 breaks and he ran 3 of them.
If his break's going, I think he is another person like Tem. If his break's flowing, he's going to make a lot of outs and he's going to keep you off the table, and a very good front runner as well. So, and once again, another ball on the break for Tem. Logan, what are you thinking here? What do you like at first glance?
Reds.
Take the 2 up the top, maybe.
It's actually definitely reds too.
Just tickle this one in and
my
take the next
opinion.
one up the top. A little bit of right hand side just to check the height.
I think you want to be on this. Okay, I was thinking you wanted to be on the. It does go to the middle, but the ball's sort of directly below the black.
Yeah, that definitely goes.
I was thinking you wanted to be on that to the bottom left, as just a ball to get rid of it. But he's on everything everywhere.
That's right.
He's got so many options, and Tem being the mapping genius that he is, I think.
I think here I still think that there's 2 or 3 different ways you can go.
Yep.
Where the balls are still so open that. Not saying that his way is the right way or the wrong way, but there's definitely 2 or 3 ways you can go about this situation here.
It depends if he's slightly low on this. I think he'll roll through, like you said, for the ball to the left
I don't
middle.
mind taking.
Otherwise, he screws back for the right middle.
Yeah, see, I don't mind taking this ball at the bottom here and screwing back.
It depends what angle I think he's got.
30 seconds.
Oh, yeah, he's taking this now. I didn't even think it was on this, to be honest. But it makes sense now that.
Yep. Now take the one into the middle.
Yeah.
And come down for the other one. And land low. So then when he rolls that in, the white naturally comes off the side rail into the middle of the table, landing on both balls. So then he has 2 options.
It's a good call, I reckon.
Yeah, so that's perfect.
exactly what he's done.
That is perfect. He'll
slip past.
he'll roll this land blue spot, take the one up the top, then just pretty much dribble the one in the middle and roll the black in, and Tem will be on the hill.
He'll whip a coin out here and flip on which ball he plays next.
The one in the corner, definitely. A little bit of right hand side. Well, maybe in a bit of screw back, just personal preference here. Same here, he can run forward or he can just stun across. Again, it's what you feel comfortable with.
He can screw back to where he is and cut the black to the bottom left just to show what he can do.
No, I don't think he's doing that at this point in time. But again, Tem, very clinical. That's 9-3 now.
He's potting the balls faster than we can really call the shots he's going to play, isn't he? He's making our job very difficult. Go the lefty, says Tony in the chat. G'day, Tony. Not sure which.
Can
Tony
we get
you
a
are,
last
but
name on the Tony? We do know a few. I highly doubt it's.
I
I
think
highly
that's-
doubt it's Tony Mashi.
I think that's former Prime Minister Tony Abbott in the chat there. How you doing, mate? Tony 5-2 up now against Rob. Let's see Rob's face to see what level of seethe he's at right now.
Maybe we can see a bit of Glenn Dempsey Q Crusher from Rob Bowen maybe today. Or
Oh, yeah.
sorry, Glenn, I couldn't help myself.
Rob
but-
actually had a bit of an incident with Glenn this event 2 times ago. Glenn was taking his time, as he does, and Rob just...
So someone was playing slower than Rob, or?
Someone was playing slower than Rob, and it really wore on Rob's patience to the point, to be fair, I would describe it as taking the piss. Where
Sorry,
he
Rob,
was
I love you too, but you do play very slow.
Glenn was taking like 3 minutes on the last shot or something, and Rob's just like, bro.
Now getting back to it, this is what Pato wanted. This is a dry break, and let's be honest, these are roll-ins for Pato on yellows. There's nothing difficult.
Yeah,
here.
these are dreams.
At this score line, this is exactly what you want.
The hardest ball was the yellow on the bottom left. Yeah, he's got to get it on it to this right pocket.
Which he'll be looking at in 2 balls' time. He'll be taking that.
Yeah, because you can play the ball. So, like, just how these link, you play middle, down, and then the ball to the middle, and then come across.
That's right. Pato knows that he should get these. Now it's just making sure he gets the right angles to make these pots. So that's okay. Just roll forward off
Yep,
the side
and he won't be
cushion.
on the rail either because...
Yep. Just roll forward off the side cushion a foot.
Just don't get low on it. Do not get low on it.
No. That's perfect.
Yep, looks good.
Roll forward, yellow into the corner and black into the center, and
Yep, this will almost be as quick as Tim's out. Maybe even as quick.
this is what he wants.
Yep,
Yes, bro. Yeah.
nicely done.
He doesn't want to have to work too much for the pot outs now.
Who does?
No, definitely not. No one wants to, but at this
Mamma
stage
mia.
of the stage of the match, Pato wants to be as simple as possible.
Imagine having
Well,
to
I
wo-
don't.
No,
That's a
good-
great
good
shot, but I.
Imagine having to work on a Sunday. It'd be terrible.
As Logan's kicking Dan's chair, just giving him a little nudge. Okay, so Pato gets another one back to say, hey, I'm still here for another rack.
What do you reckon? Is Pato favourite now or
Definitely not.
not yet? Okay.
No, maybe 2 more dry breaks from Tem, and
I reckon if it's 9-all, he's still not favourite.
oh jeez.
He's playing 10. Alright.
I don't think Tem has a worry in the world until if Pato got to say 7 or 8 frames.
Yeah.
Tem just has too many breaks now and too much firepower that you
Yeah,
dare
it's
say.
hard to believe that it could happen.
You
but-
dare say that Pato's not going to run.
And well, Pato, honestly, I think you'll be disappointed with his play. He gave so many chances back that you wouldn't normally
Definitely.
expect him to do. That
Definitely, he could have at least had probably 3 more frames.
Yeah. And you got to be sort of fair with yourself like that. I mean, yeah, Tim's ran a lot of racks, but you can put a lot more pressure on him early by not making the mistakes that you made. And
if
then
Pato had made 2 more of those outs, we're looking at 7-6 to Tem at the moment, and this match is
And that's-
that's anyone's.
and that's if Tim was able to keep the the
Yeah, definitely.
outs and momentum going under the pump.
Oh, here we go.
Oh, here you go.
Here
Good
we
little
go. We got
Lucy.
another.
Loosey goosey there.
This sometimes can happen when you're sitting on the hill and you know you've only got 1 left, and you know you
To
just.
say Lucy, it was a tough shot. Like,
I
to
get
smash
that, but
door.
you take the foot off the pedal a touch,
Yeah.
just because you know that you only have 1 rack to go. But again, one tricky ball for Pato. But you say someone of his quality should have a fair chance of potting these out here.
Can you turn it in? I think you can't even turn it into the top right.
It definitely goes into the middle.
Yeah, that's sort of its only
So
home.
the other ball could potentially play and just nudge over
Yeah,
to the
hit
yellow.
the yellow to stop it. Yeah.
but that's going to have to get addressed very soon. I don't see Pato leaving that ball to his last ball. He could potentially take the one up the top next and screw into the red and yellow.
Yeah. That's what you're talking about.
And he hasn't landed on that. I think that's maybe what he was looking at. But he's now got the one in the corner that he's close to.
Yeah,
And
if you
could
can...
he actually could swing around 2 cushions and come through the gap.
Yes.
And if he
And
doesn't
he's
land-
landing on
and if he doesn't-
everything,
and
yeah.
yes. Can
No, he's not gone for that approach. He's gone for the middle here to then look like play the red, start into the
yeah,
yellow,
I think it's definitely a little
and
bit.
play a long black.
I think it's definitely a little bit late, but hey, Pato's at the table and we're sitting here commentating, so
I think, yeah, he tried earlier to get on other shots.
Definitely.
And now he's like, okay, the fullback is this shot that was
someone
always
at-
here.
And again, someone at Pato's quality, a little stun into the yellow.
And, that's
fine.
Gone all right, but he's
Like,
not played that the way he wanted.
Definitely not, but here.
This is tricky. You gotta.
But
not-
even, no, the trick here is you cue down on it, and it will eliminate you playing the double hit, and you'll get a little bit of roll through. There's a little trick to this.
He's not actually queuing down on it.
But he
Maybe you gotta inform him of the technology, Scotty.
definitely.
Yeah.
And I dare say that
That's it.
shot there, that has given Tem the match. I think he plays the ball down the rail first.
Yeah. He's just
Now,
gonna
see here,
develop it too.
see here for me, I would actually roll this down into the. I'd play the pot, knowing that the other yellow goes inside the red.
Well, think about. Here's why you don't. Having that ball in the middle of the table is an asset.
Yeah,
Because it's potable from anywhere, and you can use it to get position.
But you're not looking to play safe or anything here.
No. As in an asset for getting position on other shots.
Yeah, I'm
right?
not worried about
So by potting the ball, you don't have that asset. Whereas if you just set it up, you do.
I'd rather roll the yellow down the rail, get rid of it, and just get the frame down.
Save yourself having to play an additional shot.
Why try and set the ball up and potentially not put it in the right spot when you could just roll it down the rail and put it in the pocket?
Well, that's why you make sure you put it in the right spot.
Hey, who can knock what Tem does? I mean, he's fantastic. I mean, look, he's got roll-ins, let's be honest here.
Yeah, the only minor thing that's remotely difficult is the ball near the black. He's got
Which
to
will
get
be
it.
his last ball.
Yeah, exactly.
Actually, might not be now.
Well, maybe not now. Maybe he swings around for it to...
He can play this one in the middle now and swing around 2 or 3.
Actually, no. He'll probably roll through and then stun the ball at the top end and then stun
No, I
over
think he
it.
takes the one in the middle and plays it with top side and swings the white ball around, giving him multiple options.
Okay, you win again. Well done.
Played this
You don't
game,
win anything, but
and I
you
think
get to feel good about your commentary skills.
he'll take the one next. He'll take the one next to the black now. Screw back maybe 2 or 3 inches. Oh, hang on,
Yep.
the angle's different. He'll actually screw back across to near where he is now.
Yeah, you're right.
And now he'll play this with bottom right off the side rail and almost back to where he is now for a pretty much straight black.
No, he's going to go top right,
Oh,
I
well,
reckon.
that's personal preference.
And I only reckon that because I saw where he was queuing on the right.
Should've
By the way,
def-
this is what happens on these tables. It's a napless cloth.
I get that.
It throws a lot more with top.
I definitely would have thought.
I'm surprised Tem wasn't able to allow for it properly.
I definitely thought he was going to play bottom there. But anyways, he has a shot here. to
Well, you were
win the
probably
match.
right. The bottom was the shot, given that went the way it did.
That's a
Oh,
great shot.
Whatever.
What is position?
Yes. Let's open up the Jamo Scotty Parker book of positional play and just land on the rail and drill it in anyway.
Who needs position when you can putt out like that? So well done to Tem.
What a hero.
On another win.
Get that man another Asahi.
Well done to Tem and commiserations to Pato. I think he had definitely a few chances to change the dynamic of that match.
So we'll do this one now.
But alas, it was not to be. But well played, Tim. Congratulations.
Okay, take it. No blood. No blood bath. Get me in there. 100 boys. 100. Thank you.
These ones are...
Now go. You stay there. Ready? Right in the middle.